Hello and welcome. We continue the series on learning D by making games. In this video, I'm going to cover the in, out, and in-out parameter qualifiers. The in qualifier by default has the same meaning as const, more specifically const scope. The scope in this case ensures that the parameter passed to the function will not be used beyond the scope of that function. In other words, you won't be able to assign to it a variable that lives longer than the argument, nor return it from the function. It is read-only. Moreover, a parameter marked with in qualifier is optimized by the compiler, whether it should be passed by a value or by a reference. In short, it's a smart const. No ref needed. Let the compiler do its magic. Now let's move on to the out parameter qualifier. Sometimes returning a single value from a function is insufficient. For example, in this case, we update data, but we still would like to preserve the old data value. In such cases, the out qualifier comes in handy since we can retrieve two values from a function. Practically, the out parameter are reference types, reinitialized to the default .init value of its type before they are actually used in a function. Thus, they cannot be used as arguments, but as return parameters only. The last parameter qualifier we're going to discuss is the inout qualifier. The inout qualifier does not have the same meaning as the in or out qualifiers, but instead it takes care of parameter mutability. It means that if a parameter passed to the function is mutable, then function will return a mutable value. If it is a const, then the value returned from the function is a const as well. This is very useful when you would like to process the data and return the result with the same mutability option. Let's take a look at the example. In this case, the apply function takes in and returns a mutable array. If we try to call the function with a const array, it won't compile, since it cannot implicitly convert from int to const. But if we use the second version, it works well, since the function returns the same mutability as the one it receives as its argument. Alright, now let's open our code from the previous lesson and replace all const parameter qualifiers with in parameter qualifiers. That's it for today. If you have any questions, write a comment below, and see you next time!